From the Newstalk ZB newsroom, this is Newsfix.
In this update, it seems a lot of Christmas gifts have been bought last minute today, with Christmas Eve now officially crowned the busiest shopping day of the year. Lachlan Rennie has more.
Worldline data reveals more than 600,000 transactions were recorded in the peak hour between midday to 1 p.m. Over 10,000 purchases occurred in the busiest minute at 12:09 and 179 in the peak second. It follows last year's peak hour of more than 626,000 transactions on December 22nd.
A woman's drowned at a remote Northland beach this afternoon. Police were called to Waimamaku Beach, west of Whangarei, just before 1:30 after reports the woman had gotten into trouble in the water. Despite CPR efforts, she couldn't be saved. It's the 69th drowning this year and the 7th since the start of the month. Former US President Bill Clinton said to be in good spirits while hospitalised for a fever. CNN reports the 78-year-old's been taken to a hospital in Washington, D.C., where he's undergoing testing and observation. Young people may be needing someone to talk to over the Christmas period. Youthline says it typically sees demand for its services peak at this time of year, with young people dealing with changes in routines, festive stress and unhappiness. It's seen a strong uptake of its 24/7 national helpline since it was launched last year. Clinical Improvement Lead Liz Hosking-Clement encourages families to talk about what's going on and try to fit in activities young people enjoy as well as breaks.
For parents, I would just say acknowledge what your young people are experiencing and give them some space and some support around this time of year as well.
And Air New Zealand's making sure Santa catches up with those travelling on Christmas Day. The National Carriers campaign is for those boarding a flight to New Zealand on the 24th of December, knowing they'll miss Christmas Day entirely due to time zones. However, Chief Operating Officer Alex Marin says passengers will awake on Christmas to find stockings, decorations and other festive treats. And that's news. I'm Scarlett Swetanovich. To sport and cautious optimism over whether Australian batter Travis Head will be involved in the Boxing Day test against India in Melbourne. The left-hander's been struggling with a quad issue suffered during the third test in Brisbane, but took part in light training. Head coach Andrew McDonald says he's confident Head will play.
Has he got some things to work through? Yeah, he has. So that's what you would have seen. There's no concern at the moment. Has he been officially ticked off? I'm not sure. I didn't see the sort of back end of his training session there, but I'm pretty confident he'll play.
McDonald's also confirmed 19-year-old opener Sam Constas will make his debut in place of Nathan McSweeney. And former Football Ferns veteran Katie Duncan's among a leaked list of coaching candidates for the Auckland FC women's team. NZME understands the 124-capped midfielder is one of 5 names shortlisted by the club for when it enters the A-League women's competition next season. And that's sport.
For more news, listen to Newstalk ZB live on iHeartRadio.